Rob out. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. They've been waiting on this one. They've been waiting on this one, y'all. We're about to hit that hot marks.
And the ancestors are looking out for us. Todd Hayes is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the Pope chair under it. Scroll down, look at the Pope chair under it.
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you're just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you're tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Flown lesson. Peace.
Yo.
Be unto you.
TV.
Hit that like.
Y'all get them likes up in the air. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We're about to crack heads and twist caps. Now, you know y'all been waiting on that Turtle Island Unite tape. But every time we have it booked, we always have somebody else that booked that mark. So it was like it kept getting pushed off. But we're here for the Turtle Islands Unite. Now, if you think this light, slap yourself in the back of the head and wake up. You know what I'm saying? We're about to crack. Hey, we're gonna show a couple pictures. This really like a synopsis of the Tracing Your Ancestral History tapes. We got part 1 through 6 on the video side. So you can check that out if you want to get the full diagnostics of this information. But we trying to help you remember, right? Read means to do again. Member means to become part of a group again. So now while we're thinking about it, let's crack and bite right down into it. We got to keep it clean, YouTube. For y'all that's new to the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. We're about to show y'all what time it is, man. Oh, yeah, tomorrow we got FaZe in the building, 9 o'clock, The Secret of Magic, right? You want to be tuned in for that. We're going to be lit. You don't want to miss that. Another one. You know what I'm saying? Another one. All right, so we got the screen shared. Let's show you. Let's go into the archives because we end up finding some. Let's go into the archives, man. We got to go into Young Elder archives, man. Find these pictures so we can break this down for you. Native American. What we got in there? All right. We're going to talk about some different tribes. We're going to talk about some stuff. Yes, sir. This is a Turtle Island Unite. Get them in here. Share it. Like it. Subscribe. Right? Turtle Islands Unite. We're about to crack heads and twist caps. We're going to go through some stuff, man. Now, keep in mind, because people was asking me about the Blackfoot. Keep in mind, when you say Blackfoot, what you're saying is Muskogee Creek. This guy was a chief in 1877. What they talking about, man? What they showing you on TV? Did they show you this guy on TV? Did they show you this guy on TV, man? That's all we asked him. This guy is the chief of Muskogee. Now, we're going to show you where Muskogee land is. You Alabama guys, keep in mind his last name Jefferson. You Alabama, Mississippi, some of Florida, right? All the way back up until Muskogee, you got a big land. We're gonna get into that. Let's see. Keep in mind, Slim. This connect too though, because you gotta keep in mind these people came over here. Slim is a Williams. He a Watusi, right? Look at him. He's they Watusis. So they come from the original bloodline all the way back from the Sabines. He a Watusi. Look at the eyes. Also, the Watusi tribe connect. The Watusi is connected with two tribes over here because there's two different types of Afar and Watusi came together and they mixed. So you got the Afar, and then you got the Watusi, and then over here the Mirror tribe you got the Shinnecox. The Shinnecox and the Shoshone. Those two. Hold on, let's pull up this land. So let's look at this real quick. Let's blow this up, man. Now look at this land layout right here. Turtle Island unite. Shout out everybody in the building, man. Hit that like, man. Ride by boards in the building. Right? So right here we got Chick Creek. See everywhere the orange or the yellowish orange. This was all creek. Keep in mind, Seminole, we'll get into them. They're mixed between a lot of different tribes that came together. But keep in mind, this is Muskogee Blackfoot land. Some of them got pushed off the land on the Trail of Tears and went this way. We're going to get into some of that, to California and other areas. But get a good look at this map. Get familiar with this map from where and think about where your people originate from on this map. Right? Your people come from Georgia, which is really, you got a whole bunch of little small tribes that connect up in here, like the Amasi, right? It's a couple of other small tribes, but just keep in mind this landmass right here. Pretty much if you're in this landmass, don't worry about Cherokee, Chickasaw. These two tribes right here really are the same as the Creek in Muskogee. And Choctaw is too. And then really, for the most part, all these tribes are really Washita. But they broke off into individual tribes. We're going to get down into that. Turtle Island unite, though, right? Let's see what else we got here to show you before we go into the file that we really want to go into. Okay. This right here is Washington. Fletcher, I think his name is what is his name? I know his last name is Washington because he's Empress Patrice's son. And I'm kin to this dude. My granddaddy kin to this dude. My granddaddy is Charles Washington. I know her name. Her name Wendy. That's Wendy. Wendy Washington is Empress Patrice's daughter. Right? I got a cousin named Wendy Washington. Turtle Island. For you newcomers and people that's not up to speed, what is Turtle Island? The reason why we call the North America, right, the top part of the upper part of America, because America is included South America too, right, and Central America. But the upper part of America is shaped like a turtle, so we call it Turtle Island. Now, all you guys that's in here, you might be up to speed on it already. Just want to make that clear. Another thing that might come up is the Iroquois Confederate Constitution. We had a constitution before the United States Constitution. They drew their constitution from us. Keep that in mind. The Great Law of Peace. And if it was based on Islam, what was these natives over here? I ain't talking about Islam, the religion. I'm talking about Islam civics. All right, boom. You want to get this book right here? I got this book. You want to get this book right here? This is a heavy duty joint. Okay. That's my mama right there. My mama is Stephanie Williams, and her dad's name is Washington. That's gonna come back later. This me right here when I was a little baby right here. I was like I think like 3-4 months on this picture. All right, hold on, we gotta get into it. Now, okay, so people saying why this all gonna tie into how why I tell you I'm Haru. And not just saying it, not just I'm by bloodline. I come back through this bloodline. I'm finna show you, right? Okay, here we go. All right, this is my grandma. Now keep in mind that picture was slim. Hold on, let's get back to that picture. Hold up. I'm gonna pull up a Watusi. All right, this is my mother's. This is my mother's mother. They both was born on the same day. Right, this is my grandma, Flo Williams. This is Slim Williams. Now keep in mind the connection here. They Watusis. My grandma tall. They got the moles. Right, that's the Williams connection. The Williams, right? And the Williams go all the way back to King George III, all the way back to the Afar people and the Watusis in ancient Kemet. Right? Hold up. All right, so let's keep going. We're going to show you some more stuff. Oh, yeah, this right here is my grandpa, Charles Washington's mother and his father. My grandpa, his name was Shine Washington. He kin to George Washington Carver and Denzel and Plies. Plies kin to us. Plies of Washington, the rapper in Florida. Plies, George Washington Carver. Who else? Denzel was in there. Who else? There's a couple more other people that's famous that's in from the Washington side, the Washita. You can look at my grandmother and tell she native. Look at her. Tell me. That's my great-great-grandmother. All right, this brother right here, we'll get back to him later. Okay, what else we got in here? Hold on, let me get out here. This is the folder we want to show you. This is the folder we want to show you. I'll just pop that folder up first. People that's getting in the building, this Turtle Island Unite. Oh, yeah, okay, all right, here we go. Let's show this picture right here. Yeah, we're going to take questions in a minute about, should anybody got people in? Yeah, the Williams are all connected. If you Williams, you connected, I'm telling you, over here. All right, this is Empress Patrice. You really can't tell them apart. They look like sisters. This is Empress Patrice. This is my grandmother right here. Washington. Look at the resemblance. Even though I think Patrice married to Washington, but look at the resemblance though. I'm telling you. That's my grandma, Charles Washington's mother, and this Empress Patrice. Hey, keep in mind this dude right here. This is the key pivot point to the keys to Turtle Island right here. This guy became the key to Turtle Island. This is how they got over here. You know, Plymouth Rock. A lot of this might go over people's head, man. Do y'all know who this guy is right here? Do y'all know who this guy is? Somebody drop it in the chat, man. Who is this guy, man? And don't tell me about no John Smith. It was John Rolfe who pimped her out. It was John Rolfe who macked her. No, the conquistador, dirty Timors. You think Pocahontas was Nubian? You think she married? You think we chiefs over here married their daughters off to Caucasians who came on a boat from nowhere out of nowhere? No, she got hitched to some niggas that look like us but ain't us. Thomas Rolfe and them, John Rolfe and them look like us but ain't us. They were black conquistadors, man. I'm telling you, bro. Where that book is? We got that book over there, the Black Conquistadors. Should have pulled that book out, show you what's going on with these guys, man. So you think Pocahontas who real name is Montaoka, left on a boat with a bunch of Caucasian guys, none but dudes. One black chick left on a boat. One Nubian girl left on a boat. One Nubian girl left on a boat with a whole bunch of Caucasian guys. No. She left with niggas that look like us, but ain't us. And that nigga name was John Rolfe, who was a Mac, who wrote poetry. You know, these Moors, you know, they did the Romeo and Juliet type thing. They were Macs, you know. MacDonald, MacArthur, MacDoodles, you know, Mac Rolfe. And so what did they do? Thomas Rolfe is the connection here. This is a key. This is a major key. Like what did DJ Khaled say? This is a major key right here. It's a major key. Because through this guy, this is how they got in. This is one way they got into our land, man. I'm telling you, man, put it together. Thomas Rolfe, look, Pocahontas was the Parliament princess of 5 different tribes. Her dad was the Parliament chief. So they was able to get her impregnated with a kid. Anybody connected with this kid through his dad's side can come into and live into the land and begin assimilating themselves. These were dark-skinned cats. They on somebody lying to us, man. They look. These are the guys right here. This is what they look like. They call themselves pilgrims. These what these guys look like, man. This is how these guys dress. These guys were Moors. This is how these guys dress, man. All right, here's another map. Here's another map. Get familiar with that map. See the creeks. Seminole, get familiar with the maps. Turtle Island unite, man. All right, so we're gonna get up out that file. We just wanted to run that file, see what was in there. Okay, let's go back. We're gonna go to this file, Native American. Okay. Let's see here. All right, now, for you guys asking about the last names, hey, shout out Dame Calloway, man, by the way. Shout out Chief Honey Bear on the land. Shout out Dame Calloway, man. Dame Calloway, this is what he do. He go in on this specific information for us on the land, right? He's supposed to go in, keep a report going on what's going on the land and the updates, right? So we staying in the game, yeah, right? Because hey, you know we got Dame Calloway book too. It's called "The Story Was Told the Other Way Around," right? We got that book over there too. Shout out Dame. Okay, that's the Moors. Yeah, so shout out Dame Calloway, man. All right, let's get right down. Hey, let's get right down into it. You know, I'm beginning tongue. We'll bite right down to it, man. Yeah, I know Dame Calloway be checking me out, man. We're gonna shout him out, man. Now, people was all there's no argument. Now, the origin of the people on the planet. There's no argument. The origins. Now, this is key pivot points. We got to show you. Hey, Haru, what you doing? No, get up out of there, bro. These kids, when they know you're doing something, you can't do nothing. All right, so now let's paint this picture for you real quick to give you a synopsis of what's going on here. Blow this up. Now, the fold of going to like the we can go into the reptilians and the Homo sapien, the Homo erectus, not the Homo sapien, but the Homo erectus, and the species that follow a little bit after that and before. And we could go into the reptilians that were here first underwater. We can go into that. I'm talking about the first types of humanoids. The original 4 species on the planet wasn't Caucasians or these other people. Any other people? All peoples is coming from these four races, some kind of way, unless they came here from outer space. And these two came from outer space, the Watusi and the Hindus. The Sans Man is an engineered joint, and the Twa Man is an evolutionary process. But these are the four original species on the planet. The Sans Man. Keep in mind the hair texture is what you want to look at. Look at the Sans Man's hair texture. How it's real tight. The Twa Man got similar, but it's a little bit. He got the tightest hair out of all the people, and then he got the next tightest hair. It's probably like a 8'5", 8'8". Some have the 9. But if you notice, the receding hairline and the Willows peaks is connected with the Vulcans. We're gonna get into that too. But look at the hair texture on the Hindus. How it's straight, but they dark. See, it's dark skin too. And look at the Watusi's hair texture. It's more of a woolly, the same type as the Anunnakis got hair texture like this. The Anunnakis got hair texture like this, right? But these are the four original species. Okay, what else you want to show you? The Twa Man, keep in mind about the Twa. Twa don't get no taller than 5 foot. All right, you already know. The Watusis is the tall clan. Watusi's hair texture. Keep in mind, when we're doing our studies and walking across the land, and we already put all these tapes out in detail. We put a tape out called Native American Heritage 1 through 7, where we break all the genetics down in ancient going over in the motherland, all the way over to here, all the way over to, we break it down over here when we go through the tracing your ancestral history tapes. But keep in mind the hair texture that these Watusis got. Right? You want to keep in mind the hair texture. All right. I just want to give you a quick synopsis. All right, we already went over this. Keep in mind the Bantu people, who are a combination of a mix of people, the Almacs, right? Who became known as the Almacs when they traveled over with the rubber tree. The same heads is found in Ethiopia. That's found in Mexico. Telling you these were the same exact people. Ain't no debating it no more. They tried to hide it long enough. All right. And these are the people right here. That's what they look like. This is the facial features. They look just like the dude. They're like his great 25 generations back, his uncle or somebody. What they look like, man. These are the Almacs. Now keep in mind the Twa. Now we're walking you over here, Turtle Island unite, but Turtle Island is about to unite with ancient Kemet. That's what I'm telling you. Turtle Island is already united, but we're about to unite back with ancient Kemet because we all connected. The Sans Man and Twa mixed together and create the Bantu. Keep in mind the Chinese man is the Sans Man. The Asian is the Sans Man. The Sans Man was in Asia first. That's why Buddha hair looked like kind of like the Sans Man. And the Asian features comes from the Sans Man, right? And if you listen to the Sans Man's language and dialect, and then correlate it with the Chinese Malaysian speaking language, or the original tradition Chinese, you will clearly see the connection, right? You'll clearly see the connection. All right, the Bantu people. And the Twa mixed with the Bantu and created the Dogons. The Dogons are some of the original ancient Egyptians. The Bantu are some of the original ancient Egyptians. The Twa Man. Keep in mind, the Bantus in the south, they're the ones that put the red dye on their head. Keep in mind, Eve is the mother of the Bantu, the first of the Bantu, because Eve was a connection between. Hey, you got that in my background. It's picking up in my background. Hey, Eve was from the Twa and the Sans Mans mixing together. She created the Bantu. Eve is the mother of the Bantu, right? Because her mother was from the Sans Man and her dad was from the Twa, right? Now he goes some Bantu. These are some of the ones that Almacs to travel over to America. This is actually a picture that took it to. This actually picture is of them in America. It's not in Africa. This is in America. This is what they look like in America. the Armax. When they came over here, this is what they look like. The Indigos. Now you know why they said indigo. Look how black these people is. All right, we already went over this, but we're gonna just show you. Okay, all right. So we already went over this. The Somalians are mixed with the Afar. The Somalians and the Danako mixed and made these Afar right here, this type with the big head, with these bees that live under the ground. Field core them came to they used to come to the surface. These beans came to the surface and started mixing with the Ebenezer tribe, the Ebonese tribe. And keep in mind, this Somalian, they mix with Hindus. Because keep in mind about the 4 original species I told you, they mix with Hindus. All right, so here we go right here. Now the first, because this could, the reason why I'm showing you this is because you got to keep in mind, Ho Shin sailed over to America and mixed in with us. That's why I'm tying all this in together for you real fast when I in Turtle Island Unite. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That's why we tying this all in with you. With Turtle, a lot of y'all got Hindu in you over here. A lot of us are Hindu, mixed with Hindu. We are Washita, Native American Moors. Right? But let's get to this. Okay, so the Sandsman and the Hindu mixed together and created the first dynasty, the Shin dynasty. That's why they got the Chinese dog skin Chinese. They don't show you these people on TV. The Black Hand, the Lee family. See, it's a black family. The real Black Hand. Roy Hayes tell you about the Black Hand, but they'll never show you these people that run China. They call the Lee family, and they dog skin Chinese right here. So they worshiping her. You never even see these people, right? And the Lee family is dark-skinned Asians. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. And they run the people that run China. I'm telling you, in the background, and the guys you see on TV is all just puppets. All right, so look how dark-skinned these Hindus could get. See how dark-skinned she is. So these Hindus are dark. And keep in mind, a lot of your beauty, pretty women got Hindu in them. It's a couple in Pacific out here. It's a couple in Pacific out here that's real pretty. Hey, look, but what's what I'm saying? But it's some of the features that the Hindu women brought. They were real pretty, like they had this look about them. And so a lot of them was dark skinned, and they came over and mixed in with us. And some of us married into them, and they married into us. So y'all got these people in your bloodline. This might look like your aunt in them right there, like your auntie. She Hindu. He dark skinned Hindu. Look how they look. They dark skinned with straight hair. We just got to run this to you real quick. Okay, here go another one. Look. It look like my sister-in-law right there. I'm telling you. Keep in mind about the nose ring. All right. Okay, here goes some more. We'll just run through these real quick. Dark-skinned Hindus. Dark-skinned Hindus. Because it's like the photo I want to show you. Well, this is the photo, but I want to show you the back end of this photo. Dark-skinned Hindus. Dark-skinned Hindus. Right? Okay, let's get to it. Okay, here goes some. Now, the original people in that land that come from South Africa with the Sandsman and Twa mixing in together, Bantu, they was in India first. The Bantu, the Sandsman and Twa was in India first. That's what they look like. They live in India right now, but they don't show you these people on TV. Or Hindustan for you more science guys. More science. Now, keep in mind, the Anunnakis come around every 3,600 years on the shore, and they come down and mate with humans. Genesis chapter 6 for you Bible guys. And when they came back around and seen these Bantu women, how thick they was because of the mix, the Anunnaki mix prior to with the Sandsman, they said that these women looked fair, so they started mixing with them, and they birthed a new type of being. Between so the Bantu is Twa Sandsman, then the Anunnakis mixed with them, creating the new Buns. These are some of the Armax too, and the Zulu tribes. They got bigger bone structures from the Anunnakis mixing in. right? These are the four. Okay, origin of football. Keep in mind, it's the Olmec hair right here that we wore the braids. Y'all ain't doing nothing new. We've been wearing braids for thousands, if not millions of years. I say millions, if I had to take a guess. All right, so, okay, all this is the Olmec stuff. Okay, we showed that already. Okay, this is the part I want to show, okay? This is the part I don't hear people talking about. Now, keep in mind, some beans called the cone heads, right? Came from the Centaurian or the Taurus star system, right? From a planet called Java. And they came here on Nibiru and came into the center of the earth with the double head, big head people, with the big head scientists. Actually, the big head scientist, Yaku, his mother is from these people. And his dad is from the field corps of the Danako, big head people, which just showed you that mixed in with the Somalians, right? And so these people mixed in with the Hoshin, the mix I just showed you, the first Shin dynasty, and the Frugaloids, and created a whole nother type of species because they had a 47 chromosome, creating the Down syndrome. That's why somebody with Down syndrome look aging looking, right? We ain't making fun of that. We're just showing you. All right, so keep in mind, hold up, let's go back. You're trying to cut me down. We gotta go back. We gotta show you this. Turtle Island Unite. Okay, I want to show you this Chinese. Okay, so this is somebody with Down. These are people that suffer from what they call Down syndrome. What is it doing? Okay, all right, here we go. All right. Now she may look Asian, but she's not Asian. She's just got Down syndrome from this is dealing with the chromosomes, right? And it can happen to any race to get these Down syndrome. Albino, she's albino here, albino, and he got Down syndrome. All right, so let's go back. So now, keep in mind, we had dark skin. These people, they mix with the Terus. You can see that the large, extra large size head. But what I want to show you is that these people were dark skinned. You see, they still dark. They were dark skinned. These people were dark skinned. This is what they look like right here. They were dark looking. These agents that came over to Turtle Island, right? They wasn't light skinned agents. Hold on, let me show you another picture. All right, here goes some of them look like, right? So these agents were black, just like because keep in mind, if you mix Sandsman and Twi, that was in the dark skinned Hindus, they still get dark, right? So these people were still dark skinned until they mixed in with the Frugaloids. The people you see running the government right now in China are not the original Shin dynasty. These people were dark skinned. And they the ones that sell to America, which explains why when they mixed in with us over here, the Olmecs, they became even blacker. These guys are blacker. Look at this guy. This guy mixed with AJ. Look how black he is. He blacker than that guy. And this guy is the original Olmec. And really he Washita, because he got to see the texture of the hair is mixed. You can tell that he mixed with Hindu, because the non-ether, who these guys are. This guy right here, the natives over here, are Olmecs mixed with Hindus. And we showed you the Olmecs were Bantu, right? Were the Bantu people, which were Twi and Sandsman mixed in. Then the Olmecs come over here. So they may have a little bit of Anunnaki mix from the Nubans, right? The Nubans, Nubians, then Nubans, right? The Nubans will go back farther, right? And then as Hindus come over and mix in with them to create this hair texture, right? Then Hoshin come over. right? If you look at that, they look at the Asian features, and look how dark these people are with the Asian features. Look how dark they are. Because look how dark the babies are. Look at the babies. Because we allow these people to come over and mix in with us. Look how dark these babies are. Why they don't show you these people on TV? Why they show you all the light-skinned people? Now keep in mind, this right here tribe called the Hopi. Who are the Hopi? The Dogon came over here too, to a Mexican in the 1600 BC. That's a long time ago. And the Hoshin later came in, mixed in with them, and created the Hopis. You can do your research and find out that the Hopis got the culture is almost identical. It's like a mirror culture, identical from the Hopis and the Dogons. And that's why they hide the artifacts in the Grand Canyon. It's in Hopi land. Grand Canyon is Hopi land. So why they hiding all the Egyptian artifacts? Because keep in mind, the Dogons are the Egyptians. As Baba pointed out in the Let's Set the Record Straight book. The Dogons are the Egyptians. The Dogons were over here in America, in Mexico, in the Grand Canyon. They carved ancient temples into the Grand Canyon. And these Hopi people are the same people. They just mixed with Hoshin. Look how dark they is. Look how dark these people is, man. You can't make stuff like this up. Turtle Island unite. They're keeping it clean, YouTube. Like, keep in mind, we allowed these guys, once they mix, to marry in with us. This is the original. This is the guy who got agent in him, who we allowed to mix in. Look at the babies. Right? She the original. She's a Washita. See the texture of the hair? It's the Hindu mix. That's why they call it over here the melting pot. Now you're gonna figure out why they call it the melting pot, because all the genetics got melted in over here, right? And these are the guys that they started bringing over here and try to train to be Native Americans. We'll get into them in a minute. Look how dark skinned these guys is. These guys Asian. This guy's an Asian. Look how dark he is. Right now let's speed up a little bit. Get into it. We're gonna get down to the meat of this thing. Okay. Now, for all you people that say we not Moors, we Moors more than one way. We Moors more than one way. Now I'm going to show you another way where we Moors. Not only did the Hindus come in and mix in with us. Hold on, let's show this. Turtle Island unite. Get them in here. Share, like, subscribe. Show your brother some love on the Cash App, man. We about to drop this in Twitch. Okay, we probably got to go for like an hour and a half. That's probably why we had to start a little earlier, man. We got to show you this. Brother Twitch Caps. All right. So you women over here, keep that in mind. It's all connected. All right, so your hair texture is not this was the tribe of Shabazz hair texture is. See, some of y'all got hair texture like this, right? It's the Hindu mix, the tribe of Shabazz. Okay, so she's a Washita, right? Meaning she's Armak and Hindu mix who brought the rubber tree. So she got 3 mixes in her already at least. She got the sands, right? That's why it's called a melting pot over here at Turtle Island. Listen to this now. She got Sands Man. She got Twa. She got maybe a little bit of Anunnaki, teaspoon of Anunnaki. She got Hoshin. I mean, not Hoshin. She got the Hindus, the Moors. Whether they came from Mu or whether they came from Ur Chaldea, from Shabazz, she got Hindu in us because they created the Washington agents and mixed in with us, And now, because they had hollow hair, when they mixed in with us, they created these American Indians who were the original was still dark skinned. They don't even show you these guys no more. Turtle Island Unite. They don't even show you these guys no more. Right? Okay. So this is Ho Shin. They were dark skinned people when they came over. This was the Native American, the Washita, this Ho Shin, and this the new mix. They came known as American Indians. All right, keep that in mind. Turtle Island Unite. This is what these guys, look at this, guys. These supposed to be, look how dark these Mexicans is, showing you that the Armax was down there too. We're gonna get into that too. Okay. What else we want to show you in here? Yeah, these, keep in mind, look at the texture of the hair. You can tell the Watusi and the Afar mix. And you can see the Naka mixed in there. Right? These are some of the holy tribes. This is my people right here, the Williams, right? The Williams, the Yorks, Tates, Millers, right? The Tates, Millers, Williams. We got that list on here somewhere. We're gonna get into it. The Fuzzy Wuzzies, these are my people right here. These are my people, right? From my grandma on their side, the Williams. These people came over here. They became, some of them came known as the Shoshone. They go all the way back. Michael Jackson. The Jacksons are connected to that same family, the Afar people, the Jacksons. The Jacksons is one of them families. The Jacksons, the Williams. That's why everybody that's mostly famous got one of these last names. They got Jackson, Williams, like Birdman, like Pooh Shiesty, his last name Williams, Plies Washington. Most of them got them names, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, shout out Fascist. This is the master teacher's son, Fascist. And this right here, dude, right here on this side is a Afar guy. This is a Afar. He from Africa. He Afar in Ethiopia. And then this is Fascist, Malachi's son. So it shows you, and he looks just like my brother, and that shows you the Afar connection to the Yorks. Like I told you that family, the Raw family, goes back to the Sabines, the Yorks, the Williams, all that. We go back to that Sabine family. All right. So look at the connection. They look just almost just alike. All right. This right here is my cousin. He a Williams. And he live in Louisiana. And this is the dude that live in he's our Afar, right? The Nako or the tribe of Dan or whatever you want to, however you want to spin it. Then he live in Africa, right? Look at the connection. Look at the eyes. Look at the nose. He a Williams. Okay. Very showed this for that girl, shout out Jones. They was asking about the Shinnecock. Jones is Shinnecock. Okay, so here goes some of the facial features of the Shinnecocks. Know y'all got some people that look like these people. Turtle Island Unite. Right? Now, we're going to run that last name. This is where the area is right here. And like I say, some of them, the Shinnecocks got exiled off their land on the Trail of Tears, and they pushed all the way across the top from Chicago, Detroit, all the way back to, some of them went to DC, Seattle, right? Shinnecock. I want to get to the last name because people was asking me about that. That's Turtle. All right, here goes some more Shinnecock. This is what they look like. Look how black this chick is right here. She was Shinnecock. She's one of the chiefs on the land that they took out. She was one of the chiefs on the land for the Shinnecocks. This is her right here. She's one of the chiefs on the land. Is another black. Nah, I'm talking about, man, look. Hold up. All right. If your last name on this list is most likely you connected to the Shinnecocks. We're going to leave that up there for a while. Tap in, y'all. Hit that like. Turtle Island, you know. And you see your last name on that list, you could be connected with the Shinnecock people. Right? Now, if you want to pause it, snap it, and all that, check it out. We got to move kind of fast. We got a lot to go over here. Mike Epps. Look at the bug eyes on the Epps. And we showed y'all that. Them Shinnecock people. Bug eyes on the Epps. Omar Epps. All right. Shinnecock. Hold up. Muskogee. We already showed you that. Muskogee. We already showed these pictures. We just want to. This is what we look like. They say we were slaves from Africa. These people was already over here before Thomas Rolfe and John Rolfe and them. Now I'm gonna show you what John Rolfe and them look like. I keep in mind this is a real Muskogee people right here. This is real Muskogee. Watkins. Okay, Creek. Now, okay, so now this is another last name list you want to check out. This is the Creek Muskogee Blackfoot for everybody that's asking, man. Share it, like, send it to all your buddies. Let them know we putting it out there, man. Denzel Watkins. Let's see. I think your name on one of these lists is Watkins. Hey, this is Muskogee Creek, man. Get him out there and tell him, hey, y'all got the last name list up there, man. Yeah, and it took extensive research on this. It took us a long time to put this together. Extensive research, tracing, and it took us a lot of we had to pay for a couple websites to get access to the art, like certain archives. So we had to do a lot of research and pain and sweat for this. So if you see a last name on this list, you could be connected with the Muskogee Blackfoot Creek Indians. Right? You see all those names: Snow, Porter, Malone, Cherry, Jackson, Boone, Murphy, Pope, Williams, Owens, Ross, Walker, Stocks, Stackhouse, Dixons, Millers, Hendersons, Jones. There's a lot of them on now. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Hey, shout out the brother Mark C and family, man. We love y'all and we appreciate everything that y'all do. Shout out Randy Christian, the brother Randy Christian, man. It's all love. Peace and love throughout the balanced universe for all them brothers. Them brothers gonna live a long time. Them brothers gonna be and they gonna be protected. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, keep in mind these girls are Muskogee. This is what Pocahontas really looked like. She didn't look like all them other pictures that they show you. Pocahontas really looked like her. She Muskogee. Angela Bassett in her days. She looked just like my mama. Right? Angela Bassett. That's what she reminded me of, my mother. All right. Now keep in mind, we had a white mix too. That we had the French and Portuguese come in and we married into us too. So we're gonna get into that too. That's on the East Coast during the Trail of Tears of Andrew Jackson. All right, this right here is Kevin Gates' wife. I forget her name. Somebody drop it in the chat. But she native. This what we look like over here. She looks like my sister. All right, Kevin Gates. He a Taino though. He Taino, right? Indians. They more they Seminoles. The Seminoles. So he really can be classified as a Seminole as well. A Seminole, because the Seminoles were the Tainos are a result of the Seminole Indians. They are, and then later on the like people like Fat Joe. Fat Joe is a Seminole or Taino type Indian. It's because of the Italian. Then the Italians come over and mix in with them, right? The Spaniards and Italians come over and mix in. So you got two different mix. You got the Spaniards and you got the Italian Taino mix. And that's later on after the Seminoles got pushed off of Florida and went to that island over there, right? That you call in Puerto Rico, right? Here's another little map right here. All right, she's Chickasaw Creek, Chickasaw, but keep in mind, like I said, Chickasaw is just a little small daughter tribe from the Muskogee, right? And look at the hair texture. They don't got the 9 ether. They mix with Hindu, and you can look at her and tell she got Asian in her too. Because the reason why they became known as the Chickasaw is because they were Muskogee, right? And then during the railroad working, some of the agents was allowed to who broke away because they was really held as prisoners working on the railroad. Some of them who broke away and came amongst the Muskogee was allowed to marry in amongst us and produced or gave these agent features inside of the Muskogee, creating a whole nother tribe within them called the Chickasaw. So she's a Chickasaw. The Chickasaw part is the agent features. Right. He's in Muskogee. Seminole, Muskogee. I'm going back to the picture. This is some of them look like. They might look like your aunt and them or your grandma and them right there. Keep in mind the hair texture. They're not the 9 ether Armac hair texture. It's got the Hindu mix. If you look at see the Hindu features. This is what the Washita look like. This is really your grandma and them. They Washita. Most of y'all Washita. Washita is the biggest, largest tribe. And then all these other tribes are just small outline daughter son tribes coming out from the Washita and the Armacs. Here you go. This is what they look like. We was the cowboys over here. When they came over here, I mean, hit that back. We wasn't the cowboys. The Moors actually brought this cowboy shit over here. They were the ones wearing the zoot suits and bow ties and jackets and shit. We wore moccasins. We wore certain type of Native American gear. I'm about to show that type of stuff too. Right? But the Moors, they came over here with this type of headdress, like the ball cap and the hat, the Saturn worship. You know what I'm saying? But we get to that. All right. So let's do this. Because we got a lot of tapes in here, a lot of videos in here. Okay, keep in mind, Chata, this is also my family down in Louisiana. A Chata is like a daughter tribe of the Washita, right? They really are Washita. They really Washita Chata Moors, right? But they like the tribe that was in Slidell. We started the catfish fillet, right? We started filleting fish first, pretty much. Right, we started all that. We started the gumbo, all that down there, and the Chata people. We the best cooks in the world. The Chata people are the best cooks in the world. I'm telling you, Creole. They call them Creoles now, right? Because they mix the French in there with it, right? But Mardi Gras, we started that too. It was like Mardi Gras was like our celebration. They made it into an evil and some kind of land of nod type thing now. But it really was us celebrating on the land. It's us. It's us. You come to New Orleans to the real Mardi Gras, you'll see some of the real. Look at this brother hair right here. Look at his hair. These brothers got long hair like that because they mix with a Hindu. All right, we got Hindu in us. All right, y'all. A lot of y'all should already know about Chief Warhorse. Long live Chief Warhorse. Shout out Chief Warhorse. Right, the chief of the Chata, Slidell, Louisiana reservation. And I think they may have some in California too. But if my auntie and them look just like her, she looks just like my people. All right, here goes Slidell. There's a reservation right here in Slidell, Louisiana, where Chief Warhorse filed a petition to the United Nations and to the Geneva courts and international courts. And the United States Corporation had to release, I think it's 6,800 acres of land back to her once she proved that she was one of the chiefs. Her ancestors was one of the chiefs on the land. They turned it, and they keep this on the wraps. They don't tell you that they had to turn over land to her. Baba was doing this. This is what got Baba arrested. For you people that think that it was some child molester, that ain't had nothing to do with it. He got arrested because of like this same shit, right? That's why they messing and trying to hack and do all kind of things to Chief Warhorse. And she got to be always on high alert with everybody, right? Because the killer clowns out to stop this. But in Slidell, Louisiana, she was able to. Some documents got uncovered some kind of way, where she took them to the international courts and was able and filed charges against United States Corporation, and was able to claim a certain amount of land they had to give back to her as a reservation for dark-skinned Indians. And ever since then, they've been out to her, right? Baba did the same thing. What he did is he purchased the land, the 400 acres. He was buying more. And then he went to claim 1993. They was in there trying to claim. They was claiming, and they did do it for the Yamasee, Native American Indians, to claim the land, just like Chief Warhorse was doing and did, just like Empress Patrice was doing. And that's when the FBI, the killer clowns, came down on Baba. Yeah, Drika, that's her name, Drika, Kevin Gates' wife. Shout out Drika. All right. So this guy, they moved these guys in the Trail of Tears to Oklahoma, and they changed the spelling of it a little bit, Chata. And this guy is 132's Native American Indians. He's 132's. And Chief Warhorse is 32. Full bullet, Chief Native American. And this guy, they get this guy the recognition. They pay this guy every month. But they shun Chief Warhorse. But they pay this guy. You see how we going? See we going with this? Shout out Chief Warhorse. She look just like my mom and them, my auntie and them. They look all just like. And this is the guy that's the chief of the Chata in Oklahoma. Do he look like a Native American to you? I'm like Trump. They don't look Native American to me. Now if he got 132s, man, that's a really low number. Cool. You could be you like a great child or something coming down through the bloodline, but 132 just ain't gonna cut it over Chief Warhorse. I'm just saying. So they moving to Oklahoma. You know about that. This is what the real Chata look like. Now, these are full-blooded Chata. Now, did that guy who's chief of Chata in Oklahoma, does he look Chata to you? I mean, does he look like a native? I'm just saying, though. You look at the hair texture. They got the Hindu in them. This is my granddaddy right here. His name Charles Washington. He passed away August 25th, 2021. This is my mom's dad. So this right here, and this in connection with the Haru thing. My granddaddy connects me right back with the Washita, straight into Empress Patrice. Yeah, they say my granddaddy used to call him Main Boy, and they say they call me Little Main Boy because they say me and my granddaddy look alike. And if you go look up George Washington Carver, you can see that my bloodline come down from George Washington Carver and all them. Actually, George Washington Carver is like his dad's like great cousin or something like that. Yeah, Charles Washington. All right, let's connect it back. Turtle Island Unite. Right. All right. So just Chief Warhorse in the middle. Right. This Chief Warhorse in the middle. Let's blow that up. This Chief Warhorse. This is my mama. Right. We from Louisiana. Keep that in mind. We from Louisiana. My mama Washington and a Williams. And my grandma Flo Williams. This my cousin. My mama's first cousin, Wendy Washington. Wendy Washington. Look at the resemblance with Chief Warhorse. Now look at this. Look at my auntie down here. I'm gonna shrink it a little bit. All right, this is my grandpa's sister. Look at the resemblance. This my mama's. This right here is my mama's first cousin. Debbie look just all of them look alike. I can show you like a whole half of the women in my family. They all look like Chief Warhorse, all like Empress Patrice. All right, that's me. We back on the land, man. Let them know we back on the land. Let them know Chief's back on the land, bro. We ain't playing. All right, this is my grandpa. This is my dad's dad right here. He was Blackfoot Muskogee. He used to always say it though. Look at the hair texture. He used to always say it though. Like he used to always tell my granddaddy was a second degree Freemason. So he used to always tell us when he was little that matter of fact, his tribal name is Blackfoot. His tribal name is Blackfoot. And he used to always tell us, he used to have all these Native American rings on, but he used to always tell us when we was kids that we really natives. We really natives on this land. But we was kids, you know, we was interested in playing Sega, Genesis and all that. But now that I got older, I remember him telling us, you know, and now I know why he said that we were Blackfoot, the Muskogee on my dad's side. Right? All right, this is my dad's mother. She's a Win. They would Washita. My grandmother done Washita on my dad's side too, and Blackfoot. Right? Look at the resemblance. This is Empress Patrice on this side. This is my dad's mother. I just showed you my dad's dad. Right? All right. We showed you my grandmother and Slim. This right here, what connects me back to the Haru story. Right? This the mitochondrial DNA coming from my grandmother, then my mother, and they both was born on the same day, on May 2nd. They both was born on May 2nd. My grandmother was born on May 2nd. Then my grandmother had my mother on May 2nd, on her birthday. So this is a tribe that connect me all the way back to the Haru tribe, right? Well, no, the bloodline. Keep in mind, this is a Watusi. Hold up. Let's pull it up next to each other. All right, so keep in mind, oh, here we go. All right, the Watusis, right? Keep in mind the Watusi features. We're going to show you more features, but this is what they look like. Look at the eyes. Man, I'm telling you, man, look. The people who draw them pictures in the holy tablets and the stuff that Baba was doing with the holy tablets with those pictures, man, they had to be ahead of the game. This is really what these people look like. I'm telling you, man, this is really what these people look like because of the features with the how they put the Willow's Peak and how they did different things where their eyes was glowing and this and that. It's this shit is like all like that holy tablet is heavy duty, man. I know people say it need to be upgraded, but we already did the tapes on the upgrade. But what I'm saying is the Watusis. Slim is a Watusi, that's why he's tall. He hide in the background. He really the real boss of Cash Money. Like my grandma really the real boss of the family. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. All right, so okay, let's go. We're getting down to where were we? Yeah, we got to show you this, man. Okay. We'll get into that chomp in a minute. Oh yeah. Here go one I got with my grandpa next to George Washington Carver, so you can see it. All right, we're gonna just show you a couple more things because how long we got? Turtle Island Unite. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But man, my mother's name being Stephanie Williams on my birth certificate is a direct connection to who I am. All right, so this is my grandpa right here. This is George Washington Carver. Look at the resemblance. And then when I did the ancestral history, found out that George Washington Carver is kin to us. His dad is George Washington Carver is like his great cousin. You know what I'm saying? So look at the resemblance, though. You can see that. You can see. I mean, you can't make this up, bro. Look at this. And all my people on my granddaddy's side look like this dude. Even my grandpa, his dad that I showed y'all a minute ago. I showed y'all a picture of him. They look just alike. right? Shout out Sunrise. Shout out Amun. Okay, what else I want to show y'all? We don't got long. Okay, go back. All right, so the Chata people, this is for the Chata people out there. This is the Chata list of names. You want to get that snapped in there? We're gonna try to cram all this into one video. Turtle Island Unite. So you want to screenshot that, pause it, take a look at it, right, and see if your name on that list, man. Your last name. See if your last name on that list. Turtle Island Unite. Right? If you think it's a game, hey, peace and love to my brother, my big bro Mark Cooper, man. I'm gonna probably bringing some of I'm finna start. Okay, yeah, I make this announcement. I don't know why my brain be working faster than my mouth can say the shit. That's why I be right. So we're gonna have this new thing called Night at the Apollo. We had started a while back, but we was moving and everything. So if you want to get on the show, you got some stuff that you gonna spit, right? That you can spit while y'all looking at this list, right? If you got some people out here that can teach, right? If you got something you want to teach that you think nobody ain't taught about yet, and you want to get on the show, we're gonna have the emails in the descriptions and in the links and in the comments. Email me and we can get you. We'll see what you got, and then we'll bring you on the show. You can have your Night at the Apollo. Now, don't lay claim to say you can play a piano and you get on stage and your shit is whack. We're gonna Sandman you right off stage and bring the next guy on. So we're gonna be having that Night at the Apollo. I wanted to make that quick announcement. And plus, Faye's gonna be on tomorrow. So keep that in mind. But like I say, we left that last name list up there long enough. If you want to, you want to take a snapshot of it. See if your last name on that list. Yeah, this right here was in a newspaper where they honor Black Native American Indians. Chata, look at that. I'm gonna tell you how slick these people is, man. These people that already came out and really told us who we are. They just muffle it and keep it covered up, like they shun it, they hide it, and don't promote it. They don't promote it. Like when Empress Patrice got that, when Empress when Chief Warhorse got that land, they didn't promote it. When George W. Bush signed the 1992, I think it's Rights of Indigenous People Act or whatever on the land or whatever, so we could start claiming our land, they didn't promote that. They kept that as quiet as kept. And very few people knew about that. And Baba didn't want to even, when Baba Num was doing it in 1993, when they was filing for the Yamasee Native Americans Moors, they really was trying to keep it on a hush till they had got everything pushed through because they know how this devil worked. But now we come up to the point of the closer where Rod come on the scene and say, man, they really was conjuring us with the paperwork as well because they don't honor it. It's like, I'm going to tell you how you know they full of crap with the paperwork. Because they don't honor their paperwork. They honor it when they want to honor it. They honor it when they want to honor it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they, depending on who you're dealing with, they might honor it and say, okay, yeah, you native or you this, or you outside of this jurisdiction. And then on some occasions, some food, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It ain't that they don't honor it. It's just that the people, their agents, they don't educate their agents. Their private security guards called the police, who had to reap havoc on the poll, at least in the poll of us. They don't educate their police department, meaning they stand departed from the mental. So they don't educate these rookie cops and these the chief police and the Shriners, who's really the Shriner police, who's really the sheriffs. They know a little bit about it, the Constitution. They honor the Constitution. Keep in mind, all these guys, the agents, the police department, and the sheriffs, they make an oath to the Constitution. And keep in mind, that's paperwork too, but I'm just saying, just for the sake of general. But it's the reason why a lot of this stuff ain't getting on. Judges know the game. Trust me, Judge Joe Brown know the game. But the reason why a lot of this stuff ain't getting honored is because of the lack of education of the people who are working in public service positions. They public servants, and they don't know the real rules to the game. They don't educate them. My cousin, the police, and he went through training, and I asked him about some of this stuff. Do they teach y'all this in training? No. He says they teach him this in training. Like, they don't teach him about the native and black and all that. But what they teach him in training is how to, the sneakiest ways to violate your rights. They teach these cops the sneakiest ways to violate, especially Nubians' rights. It's called color of law. That's what it's called. Right? It's called Color of Law. This book right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's called Color of Law, man. Right? And what they do is they go out and they train these people with different tactics, such as intimidation. Because keep in mind, they got a gun and mace, and they can take you to jail. So and black people are afraid of jail. Nubians or Moors, for you niggas that don't like them, are afraid of jail. We are afraid of jail, man. So my cousin, when I asked him about all this, he said they didn't tell them nothing about this. All they told them is how can they violate your Fifth Amendment right? How to scare you out of your First Amendment right? Right? Scare you out of it. Meaning, or how to catch you in a lie. Right? Because they know that we as Nubians, for the most part, is not educated on the commandment. I mean, I said the commandments. And that's that too, though. But the constitutional laws that we have rights, not only as citizens and as human beings, we have rights as human beings. So that civil rights thing was our game. We have rights. Her name is Mary Duncans. Keep in mind the name Duncan connects with Chata. Duncans. We have rights, and they use color of law, and they train them specifically on how to bend and work around, not violating our rights, but violating them, getting us to violate them ourselves. Like saying, let me search your car, right? And you have the right, that's a Fifth Amendment right, where they can't search your car unless you give them permission. But then what do? They bring a stinking dog out and send the dog around and make them do fake hits on your car so they can go in and search it. And you can beat that too. Never agree to searches. Don't never talk to the police. You have the right to remain silent, so do just that until you get your lawyer. And you don't want a lawyer because lawyers are liars, and they are part of the Bar Association, the British Accreditation Registration. They foreigners. They violate the Constitution. And just by you hiring one shows that you ain't up on the game and you are what they call a minor or incompetent. And you against your mothers and your fathers by going against the Constitution. You're going against you don't honor your mother and your fathers. Right? Yeah, they practicing. Keep in mind, they only can practice in your land. Doctors only can practice. Have you ever asked yourself, why are they just practicing? Have you ever asked? Because they can never get full authorization on this land, being that they still part of the matrix and the corporation. So they got to only practice. And they got to get a license to open that practice. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. They not from on our land. They foreigners. All this is hospital. All this is foreigner. It's foreign information. That's why they got to have a license. That's why they practice. I'm telling you, man. So keep in mind, when you go into court with a lawyer, you already lost. You know what I'm saying? You already lost. Unless you got enough money. Now, a lawyer will lie his ass off for you if he got enough money, and he can probably get you out. Because that's what lawyer really means. So By you hiring a lawyer automatically means that you're incompetent, you are a coward. To them, that's what they're saying. You don't honor the Constitution, and you a pirate, and you deserve whatever you get in these auction block courts, in these auction block arenas. So they send you off to slavery, modern day slavery, back into modern day slavery by default. This is the game. It's really kidnapping. That's right. So where we at? We have to show you a couple more. Really want to just go talk about these last names while we got them up there. Shrimp po' boy, all that's us. Check. Although we as Hebrews, we don't eat shrimp, so we don't eat no shrimp. Okay. Oh yeah, this guy. Let's talk about this guy while we up here too. Turtle Island Unite. This is part of Turtle Island Unite. Now, this guy, if you guys don't know, this is one of the guys who was part of Ashtar Command and the Frugalords. He's a Frugalord by the name of Horace Greeley. Horace Greeley, Walter Plecker, right? They all was in bed together with the Smithsonian Institute. These guys played a part. This Deru, right? This Deru, Frugalord, played a part in writing us out of history, man. With the New York Tribune, man. I'm telling you, man. Horace Greeley and his gang in the Red Man's Wig Party, which became known as the Republican Party. I'm telling you. Yeah, these guys pulled the oldest trick in the book. And look, how he look? Don't he look like he was a racist? And I'm telling you, man, this guy is Deru. This guy's Deru and Frugalord, and actually connected with Ashtar Command for sure. All right, this is Smithsonian Institute. In the basement underground, about 4 or 5 stories of library and artifacts, man, just covered up. They got some in Area 51 too. Walter Plecker, remember this guy? This is the guy that was standing behind Marcus Garvey, right? Turtle Island Unite. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Turtle Island Unite. This is the guy that was standing behind Walter Plecker, man, who did paper genocide on us, in a sense, in 1790. We'll take some questions too while we up in here, man. We got the last names coming up right here. Yeah, Walter Plecker's Ashtar Command. Look at the white hair, man. It seemed like to me, even Homer Snyder with the 1924 Snyder Acts. All these guys is Ashtar Command. And now I'm starting to put it together now. I'm starting to figure it out. See, Ashtar Command, they called a nobody people. They never had a home. Once they lost their home on Neptune. They went back and tried to purchase a planet called Era, but they only written that planet out. They don't really got a home, these Ashtar Command guys. So now they coming here and trying to steal our shit on Earth. And they always in the background doing some kind of act or some kind of paper genocide or some kind of freaky stuff in the background, man. These Ashtar Command guys. And Ron Hayes said that Ashtar Command they standing off watching, but what about their hybrid children, like Walter Plecker, who doing all their work for them in the background? This white, because you got to keep in mind, the Ashtar Command is about white brotherhood. That's one of their names, the white brotherhood. The Aryan race. They the ones that convinced Yaku to create his superior race. They the ones that went back in time and told Hitler to create his superior race. They always been trying to create this superior race and steal our land. So it stands to reason that Walter Plecker, Homer Snyder, right, Horace Greeley, all these guys is in bed with Ashtar Command. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. They in bed with Ashtar Command, bro. They nomads. And they trying to always get us to say we not originally Earthlings or the original cream of the crop, and say we somebody else so that they can steal our land, because they don't got no land. These Ashtar Command guys. I'm telling you, man. That's what it's all about. Like my teacher Mark Brady said, Altoon Ray. When you see them guy with the white hair, they Ashtar Command. Judge Ashley A. Rawls, who rigged Bob's trial. He had the white hair. He Ashtar Command. Matter of fact, him and Walter Plecker resemble. And I wouldn't be surprised if you did a background check or blood DNA check, you would find out that Judge Ashley A. Rawls is some connected with Walter Plecker, Homer Schneider, and Horace Greeley, and all the rest of them. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, genocide, paper genocide on our people, man. Paper genocide, man. 1790 census. This goes on to talk about Walter Plecker, how he was using Marcus Garvey. They was funding Marcus Garvey with the go back to Africa thing. And then I don't know if somebody I don't know. I think it was Plecker and them. I don't know if Plecker and them had him picked off, had Marcus Garvey picked off, or if somebody that was against Plecker and them had Marcus Garvey picked off. But if I had to stand the reason to guess, it had to be Plecker and them, because Marcus Garvey eventually found out, hey, man, hold on. We ain't from Africa. When I went to Africa, they told us we was from over here. Boom, let's kill him. Let's kill him. And like I say, he go a picture of Walter Plecker with Marcus Garvey. Keep in mind, Marcus Garvey was a Freemason. Man, put it together, bro. And keep in mind, the symbol that they're using for Freemasonry now is really Ashtar Command symbol. That square and compass is Ashtar Command. I'm telling you, bro. Blah, 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 right, Daniel? Okay. Turtle Island unite. Keep in mind, these are key pivot points in your history, Turtle Island, especially the United States Corporation. Keep in mind, 1913, the Federal Reserve Act, Woodrow Wilson auctioned out the rest of your land and they break it into 12 jurisdictions, or really 13, D.C., and then they put potentates, killer clowns over each one, and they sign your land off. And really, they were supposed to sign the land out, but they backfired on them to where they had to change it over to the human resource. We'll get into that later. Right, but keep in mind the 1913 Woodrow Wilson Federal Reserve Act. This is a key pivot point in the history. Just like that Thomas Roth grave site. Just like that Thomas Roth grave site, man. I'm telling you. Okay. Yeah, see, these are guys we told you about. These, look at him shaking his hand. And the Dirty Moors shook hands with these guys in Timbuktu and made this deal in 1478. And the reason why we say they got to be Dirty Moors, listen now, is because these guys come out of the caves. And they didn't wipe when they wiped their behind, they just use their hand to wipe their behind and then rub it in dirt to rub the extra excess off. They didn't wipe their hands with soap and water, these guys. That's what the Dark Age was all about in England. So these guys didn't wash their hands after they took a number 2, man, and a number 1. So whoever shook hands with these guys, and they knew that these guys didn't wash their hands, so it couldn't have been us that shook hands with these guys. It had to be somebody that was dirty. Because you got to be dirty to shake hands with a guy after you know he just dropped the deuce and he didn't wipe his goddamn hands. You got to be dirty. Wouldn't you agree? 1476, the Dirty Moors, they became dirty after they shook hands with these guys, because these guys didn't wipe their hands after they took a number 2, man. That's when they became dirty. Yeah. They got crap on their hands. That's why we say the black hand. And these guys, keep an eye on them. Now look at their feds. They got all like Osiris, El, and Al. Them all of our titles. Muslims. Look at it. These guys is doing what they saw it about. We ain't shake hands with you guys. We ain't never gonna shake hands with the killer clowns. The Dirty Moors shook hands with you. That's why they gave you these feds. You work for them. We got them. Look at this. These guys are killer clowns and Freemasons, man. The guys that hold you sleep, that guard your tomb. No, there was a builder that was hit in the head. Before he got through constructing the Great Temple, the builder was hit in the head. We are that builder. We are the great nation of the great builders, the mound builders, right? We are the mound builders. These clowns, these killer clowns know about the mounds, but they're a whole bunch of clowns trying to rock our crowns. So a builder was hit in the head, right? And he was buried in a shallow grave afterwards. And nobody could lift him up unless they had a strong grip, the lion's power. Right? They had to have a lion's grip, the strong grip, what they stole from ancient Kemet out of Mukafre's tomb. They stole the lion's paw, going back to representing the Sphinx, representing a certain bloodline of Osiris. See, none of you suckers can really hit this. Unless you from the bloodline of Osiris or Tahuti or Enki. Right? You can't hit this because that Sphinx, the face on that, the person face that's on that Sphinx is Osiris. So this represents a certain bloodline, which you're not a part of. Because you killer clowns are from outer space in 3D. The killer clowns are from outer space, man. They reptilians. In human cars. I'm telling you, bro. That's why we said killer clowns from outer space in 3D. Turtle Island, unite. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Get them in here, man. Tell them you're on the other own. And we're going after these guys. Look at these guys. Who they after? The kid. One of them kids was Malachi. But they thought that Malachi lasted so long before the killer clowns took him down is because he joined them. He joined them, so he hid right in front of them, right in their face the whole time. Bible hid right in their face the whole time, and they was looking for him, but he was right there helping them look for him. Just looking and seeing what they was doing, right? And keep in mind, the brother pointed out, let me make this clear too. How long we got? Because we don't want to hold you long. The brother pointed out, the brother Amun, he said that when I went on the Sabine channel, they asked me a couple questions. The first question, they asked me, are you a witch? And they said, are you a witch? I said, no, I'm not a witch. Then they say, what are you then? I say, I'm a high priest after the ancient mystic order of Melchizedek. And for you niggas that don't like Melchizedek, you think that's religion, after the order of Amen, right? The craft of Amen, who is the same being as Melchizedek. And then after that, they said that, well, Tabajet said you're a witch. I said Tabajet is a witch herself, right? She's a high power alchemist. Why you think Baba picked her to try to get him out? Because keep in mind, these guys that rock our crowns and know about the mounds, they are alchemists. They are high power, at least they claim to be high power. They are high power alchemists, they claim. Right? So it's alchemists, it's wizards. These are really wizard hats. These fezzes are really wizard hats. Wizards wear these hats. Then you got some that were the ones with the pony hat. They call themselves the KKK. And they call a leader the Grand Wizard. Yeah, because they the ones that's messing with the kids. They're Trump out there. Trump is the Knights of Templar. The Templars after the Shriners to stop them from messing with the kids. They're the ones that do the kids. They all, you know. Okay, so listen to this. So the people who put Baba in jail are alchemists, are wizards. The wizards is the why you think he in 3 pyramids underground. The wizards is the ones that put Baba in jail. So we gotta have wizards to fight wizards. Ward Hayes told you niggas, y'all just ain't listening, that this is a conjure war. These guys are wizards. The Ku Klux Klan is wizards. These guys started the FBI, put it all together. Well, Baba is the federal prison. These guys control the Federal Reserve. They are the grand potentates, 13 of them, 12 for each district. And then in 13, one usually is the head of the FBI or the head of the president of the United States. And the last couple ones all the way up into Trump, and then Biden. Trump was Knights of Templar, but all the way up from George W. Bush Senior all the way up, all of them been Shriners, all of them been killer clowns. And their whole job was game. And then Obama came reveal the game. They picked Obama to reveal the game, but at the same time, he also caused an abomination and try to get everybody to go against God's law, go against our original Islam. He tried to get people to go against original Islam. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, so these killer clowns, they go after the kids, man. Keep in mind. They're looking for the kids. They could potentially wake you up. Better get up out of here, man. We've been in here long enough. Let me see what else I got. Let me see if I got a couple more last names lists I can show y'all. We'll come back with a part 2 on this. We'll come back with a part 2 on this. I told him pole in the ground. We running the game right now. That's Pocahontas' dad right there. That's what he looked like. Pocahontas' dad looked just like this, like Chris Rock and the rest of them. That's what he looked like right there. I mean, this right here like a damn his comeback almost. It's like this dude came back and said, keep in mind about the Willow's Peak. Because he got halite in him. You can look at him. He got Vulcan in him. You can tell. Look how thick the eyebrows is. Look at the eyes. That dude got Vulcan in him. He got halite in him. Keep in mind about we got this book. It's called The Black Conquistadors. This is the Pocahontas, the guys that came over here. Look, 16th century. These guys were dark-skinned black guys. Thomas Rolfe and John Rolfe, them were dark-skinned Knights of Templar, Etruscan Moors. John Rolfe, remember John Rolfe. John Rolfe was a dark-skinned Etruscan from England. Okay, yeah, here you go right here. This is how he look. He come out with Pocahontas, look kind of like this. She was real pretty. They wore like the ring, nose ring, and they tried the Powhatans. A lot of them women, they real pretty because they got Hindu mix. Remember I told you the Hindu mix, like the Hindu mix with the straight hair. This is how they look. Yeah, they make they make John Smith and John Rolfe into white guys because they don't want to tell you that these people were Moors. And this is how the Moors dress, right? And this is the picture they made of Martha Oka Pocahontas after the fact. Try to tell you she's a white girl. Come on, man. They made this paint. They look like that Mona Lisa paint. It's like that Mona Lisa paint. Yeah, John Smith. It wasn't John Smith. John Smith was a decoy. John Rolfe was the guy that won over and put a baby in her named Thomas Rolfe. And then they went back to Graceland, England, where because they wanted to kill Pocahontas. They didn't want to kill her dad, but they just really threw her overboard. Rod Hayes said she knew how to swim, and she swam to shore. You know what I'm saying? She still survived over there, right? And escaped back to America. We still looking for that part. But when she escaped back to America, I believe that could be true to with Nova Scotia now, because we had a connection on the land. Keep in mind about the feathers. This is ancient Kemetic and everything. Like, I believe over here and over there, it both was one land. We had the same types of culture, our cultures mirrored each other because we were the same exact people. It's just a slightly different based on the climates change in the areas that we were in. But they make everybody white. Look at my tape call, they made everybody white. On that note, man, we better get up out of here, man. We've been in here long enough. We might come back later on tonight. I've done it with another one, though. Depends on how we feel, man, because I ain't really sleepy right now. So we might come back with another one. We got Phase on tomorrow, y'all. I'm going to get in touch with Rod. We're going to have Rod back on. We're going to have a lot of people coming on, man. Some new guys. So stay tuned. We're going to Turtle Island Unite. Turtle Island Unite, man. Stay up with me. We better get up out of here, man. We think we did it long enough. Peace and love, right? Hotel. Shalom alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Right? Ashug. Divine love throughout the balanced universe to all. What up?
Never have it been made so clear. Never have it been made so clear.